Let's Done project.
That was most kind of you. Damn, you're good.
Well, of course. This much was nothing.
Man, you'd make a great wife, Toji.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, here's something you don't see every day. Toji in a panic. You pay attention to all the little details, and you're good at cooking, right? You're pretty domestically oriented. Well, you're not bad looking either. If only you could do something about that personality of yours.
Are you making fun of me?
How rude. I'm not making fun of you. Well, I suppose it's more good-natured teasing.
Shugo?
Toji glares at me silently. Oh, are you mad?
I don't like it when people joke around like that.
She averts her eyes.
That's the truth? But, Nayagi, how did the likes of you reach that conclusion when I was unable to?
Huh? Well, you still don't get it. Gain and loss are not the only criteria humans use to make decisions. That's what makes them so complex. You don't understand that, and that's why you couldn't reach the truth. I warned you, didn't I? That your lack of consideration for human emotion would come back to haunt you. And now it has, you prick.
Okay, so it has done.
What?
Done.
No, don't dash, man, don't dash. Say dots and dashes.
Okay, hold on.
Dashes are long,
Dash,
dots are short.
dot. Oh wait, dash, dash, dot. Dash, dot. Dash,
Okay,
dot.
Vicky.
Wait, dash.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Peter.
Oh god.
No, don't worry about it.
Anyone want to
Okay,
forget
Peter, it's boxes. Boxes, try 3.535.
3.535, okay. Press
Yeah.
TX.
Yeah. Did that work?
Yes! Oh my god, how did we do that?
We're alive.
Oh, I can't believe
We're
we did
alive.
that.
I'm happy for you.
Wait, did we do the bomb?
Yes, we did it!
Yay!
I'm so surprised that we actually managed.
He made it.
Achievement
He made it
unlocked.
up.
Experience is the best teacher. Yeah, we had a whole 220 remaining on that.
I couldn't have done it without Luke's background noise, but now I gotta give him $50.
You do.
Oh.
You really do.
Sucks for you.
Okay, man.
I'm not saying that everything's your fault, sir. We've had fewer and fewer customers ever since those murders. However,
She stops to sigh.
scapegoat may be a bad way to put it, but everybody's just been waiting for a chance to lash out and release their frustration at the first sign of someone doing something wrong.
I see where this is going. And since I got hauled away as a murder suspect,
It's okay if you hate us for this. I mean, we're just catering to our own selfish interests.
nah, I don't. Not in the slightest. I'm already thankful that you guys took in an outsider like me for a whole year.
When you put it that way,
She trails off into silence, unable to continue. All right. I'll get my things together and be out of here by tomorrow morning.
I'm really sorry. I'm just a good-for-nothing coward.
Seems we got ourselves into a bit of a mess here, hey Sedge? Better get our asses in gear.
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I can't think of anything better to say. Hopelessly lost in her eyes once again. Oh, I hope she doesn't notice I can't take my eyes off her. Man, she's so strong. Why can't I be more like her? Well, nice moon tonight, huh? I say, not knowing in the least what a guy like Magil would ever want to talk about with anybody. Ever. A faint smile emerges beneath the shadow of his mask. Looking up at the tall, looming figure of Magil, The weight of my situation strikes home once again. Here I am, standing here with a powerful mage on the doorstep of a deadly mansion, trying to steal a priceless jewel, all while sneaking around, avoiding a maniacal tyrant. Well, hey, it's been a wild night so far. I wish all my life could be this interesting.
Do not confuse fun with recklessness, Surge. It may be nothing more than mere luck that has allowed us to avoid death so far. We should head back inside. The sun will be up soon.
Magil adds.
Yeah, really. Come on, mate, time to go.
I don't feel that way about your, Kazuna.
Yes?
I...
You what?
I realize that Kazuna's looking at me excitedly, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. There's no trace left of how miserable she looked earlier. Man, she can sure change in a hurry.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I feel ridiculous giving her a serious answer now. Anyhow, that's that. See you tomorrow, Kazuna.
Hold on just a second. Why the heck did you stop at such an important place?
Huh?
You're so mean. Don't leave me hanging. Finish what you were saying, Shugo-san. What is it? You what me? Come on now, no need to be shy. Just say it.
Like I said...
Yes, what is it?
Jeez, once she bites, she never lets go.
Come on.
Whatever, let's leave it at that. See you tomorrow, Kazuna. I quickly bid her farewell, spin around, and run off.
What are you running away for?
I keep running, not bothering to turn around.
Wait! Shugo-san, you coward! Meanie!
Got the nutsack, just like real life.
When's that step full level?
Yep.
Can I be the dog?
Never let Stoking a Bethesda game. Alright,
What's that supposed to be?
We could, however, make a mod.
And so I soon find myself quite suddenly surrounded by a crowd of people, all turning out to see our track team compete with another school like this one. I'll admit it, it's almost comforting to know we're not the only school like this. After you see that there can be two schools with a bunch of defective kids, well, you stop feeling so defective. You also stop feeling unique, which in most cases would be a bad thing, but in this case it sure as hell isn't. That's part of Yamaku's appeal, I guess. Learn that you're not unique. Hell, learn that there's lots of others who would kill to be saddled with your problem instead of whatever they're dealing with. Some of these kids here aren't here because they're missing a leg or they have a heart condition. Some of them might be here because they're as good as dead in 2, maybe 3 years if they're lucky. And that's only if they get the right sort of care. It's a bitter sort of comfort to say, well, at least I've got a chance of being alive through college. But there it is.
Look, what Lotus is trying to say is that you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up! What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right. That's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover?
Clover had moved away from the group and was sitting on one of the beds. Her whole body drooped. Junpei didn't know if she'd even heard Lotus's proposal. Lotus walked over to Clover and gently laid a hand on her shoulder.
Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Clover slowly lifted her face.
Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Clover nodded once.
The motion carries.
Alright, hieroglyphics. We have candlestick, a backwards E with 2 dots at the top. Omega, I think, and AE together.
E, schwa,
That was wrong.
omega.
That was wrong. Oh, wait.
What's up?
Wait, E. Okay, never mind, we died. Let's start over. We died on freaking hieroglyphics, guys.
Have you never taken a linguistics class? It's called a schwa.
I don't know what a
Have you
schwa
never
is,
gone
dang
to an
it.
education?
She trusted you guys. She truly believed in you. That you would be able to understand if she opened up to you. That you were her friends. And yet... You stomped all over her feelings in the worst possible ways.
Well, that was more like an accident.
Don't you try to weasel out by calling it an accident! She trusted you guys. You wouldn't even give her the time of day. You very nearly killed her without even hearing her out. She was in despair because of you! That's what this note is saying. If all I can do is wait for someone to kill me, I might as well. That's how far you backed her into a corner. Sakura, you're hurt! What happened?
Asahina, so you came.
Stay right here. I'll go find something to help you get bandaged up.
Asahina.
Huh?
I am grateful to have had the opportunity to meet you here.
What's wrong, Sakura? What is this all of a sudden?
Could I ask a favor of you?
A favor?
I would like some protein. Could I ask you to get some for me?
Sure, yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back with it. Don't move! That was the last time Sakura and I ever spoke.
She's burning up with curiosity. It feels like it's going to be another murder. However, what awaits her is... Nana gasps upon seeing that bizarre sight.
Takako-kun?
A low groan escapes from her throat. Impaled through her eyes on the metal spikes jutting up from the fence is the corpse of her best friend. Attracted by the smell of blood, a flock of crows gathered on the gatepost stares down at the body. A bewildered whisper escapes from Nana's lips as she stands there in abject horror.
What on earth? This wasn't supposed to happen!
Then it happened. Ace fell forward. He slumped over onto the wooden floor, his body folded in half like a boxer out cold.
Ace!
June cried out and dropped to her knees beside him. She put her arm around his neck and did her best to lift him up.
What happened, Ace? Say something!
She shook him frantically. His eyes fluttered open.
I'm all right.
His voice was weak and slightly slurred.
How are you fine?
This.
He held out his left arm and slowly opened his hand. In it was a syringe and a small vial. The vial was empty. It had only recently been emptied. A few drops clung to the sides. There was a label taped to the side of the container. It read Soperl Beta. Soperl Beta? Junpei had no idea what it meant, or what kind of medicine it might be.
Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic?
I found it earlier while we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I like to take a nap. I really am very tired.
Junpei knew that wasn't why he'd done it. Ace had injected himself with anesthetic to forestall Junpei and June's attempts to bring him along. If he couldn't move, there was nothing they could do. He'd injected himself so that they would be forced to leave him behind.
Ace.
Something you wanna say? I'd just like to sleep. A little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace's eyelids dropped further and further, almost as though he were dying.
Got the wire.
Got it. Okay, next one, another white wire. Start at the bottom, no LED.
Okay, cut it.
Cut it?
Cut it.
Got it. Okay, next one is white with red. LED at the top, start at the bottom.
Cut the wire.
Got it, yes, we did it! Woo! 50 seconds. We did it with 50 seconds left.
No, you said it's Rider.
You've
doomed us.
Winona Ryder. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Oh my god.
Beetlejuice.
Okay, so this is officially beyond where I've been.
He will not hear a thing. He has constructed a wall around himself.
Magil says. What do you mean? I ask Magil.
A wall, used for shielding one's mind from reality. After being exposed to horrific events, tremendous amounts of pain and guilt has this effect on a person. He has made a safe world inside his own mind, where he retreats into. From there, he refuses to acknowledge anything he does not want to admit.
I noticed that talking about this has given Magil a sort of sad, lost look on his face. Noticing my glance, he quickly turns away from me. Strange. Magil somehow reminded me of Kid just then. When Magil turns back, his usual blank expression has returned.
Does this make sense to you, Serge?
Magil asks. Yeah, it does. Magil continues, looking at Kid and me.
We rarely see the walls we're trapped within. However, given time, some can come to understand and possibly even break free of these shortcomings. I
wait for Magil to finish, but he doesn't end up saying anything. I'd ask, but... oh well. The mind revealing itself to itself.
Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a laurel branch.
That's not gonna be easy. Rin shrugs.
At least we tried.
Well, we didn't really try all that hard. Or at all. But hey, whatever. Emmy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice that she's arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave Emmy over. Then again, I'm not sure that Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. It doesn't seem her style to draw attention to herself, or to emote beyond shrugging. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to Emmy, who looks up and grins happily at me. Us.
Hey, you showed up! Guess Rin knows me money, huh?
We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Hisao didn't find one.
Hey, neither did you.
It wasn't my job to look.
When did we assign jobs?
When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up.
I shrug. I guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. Emmy laughs at Rin and me.
Lynx has already taken away everything I have. He refused to allow me to leave Viper Manor, coercing me to be the mansion's eyes and ears, promising he would someday set me free.
Hanging her head low, the Venus statue speaks in a quiet, solemn voice.
However, it was simply another one of Lord Lynx's schemes. No freedom is worth stealing another's for. I would rather destroy myself than become another murderer.
As yet another crack appears, a large piece of the mirror breaks off, falling to the ground. No! Don't! I yell, grasping the mirror. A huge crack streaks across the entire mirror, preventing me from seeing almost any of the statue. The statue's lips can be seen moving faintly from beyond the now heavily cracked mirror, but no words can be heard.
Okay, we have 5 minutes. Let's see. Symbols. Alright, symbols. We have an upside down Y with a little diagonal that sort of comes out into a weird curvy thing.
Lambda.
Yeah, lambda. Okay, we have a lightning bolt, an H with a little squiggly, like a little line coming out and curving to the left. And we have like an alien spaceship going out into the left into a line.
Lambda, lightning, spaceship, H.
Got it. Okay.
How do you know what he's talking about?
Okay. Alright, so we have the number. It says the number 4 on top and 3412 on the bottom, so this is memory.
Oh, yo, I got a notepad.
You're on your own.
Oh my god, this one sucks. I hate this one.
I'm just gonna kick back, okay? I'm gonna sit here in the chair and I'm gonna play Zelda.
There's a bomb, Lucas! Come on!
This is Zelda.
I'm despising everyone, and I wanted to get revenge for her. You saw through me, and in the end, I couldn't do anything for her. How am I supposed to face her now?
Hey, sorry for interrupting your sob story. But holy mother of God almighty, does it ever end? I'm falling asleep in my chair here! And anywho, do you really think you can know what Ogami was thinking as she died, Asahina?
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's be honest. Most of what you've been rambling on about for the last ever is just your interpretation. An interpretation predicated on that suicide note.
Oh, of course I know! Sakura and I were...
If you'd let me finish. As I was trying to say, the basis of your interpretation is invalid. And that this baby here might possibly, mayhaps, be the real thing.
What's that, dude?
As if it weren't obvious enough, it's a suicide note. Ogami's.
Suicide note? But didn't Asahina already?
I wrote that one. This one was left in your room, Asahina. Ogami must have wanted you to have it. You tricked me? Tricked is such a harsh way of putting it. I just wanted to spice things up a bit, that's all. And anyway, you're responsible for whatever you decided to believe my silly scribbles meant. I mean, it's not like Ogami's name is anywhere on it.
That's not fair!
Nothing unfair about it. I didn't do nothing wrong. Did I plant fake evidence? Did I try to divert your attention from the true culprit? You guys are the reason this happened. And you guys are the reason it got so messy. I didn't do anything. So what if that suicide note was the spark that set it all off? It was still all you guys' work. I'm totally in the clear. It was just part of the show.
So what does her real suicide note say?
If you really want to know, I'll read it to everyone with my world-renowned, beautiful voice.
And after a cursory body check and ID verification, I'm thrown into a holding cell in the Ueno station.
Get your ass in there!
Yaginuma boots me in the rear, and I sprawl onto the filthy floor of the cell. The smell of dust and excrement makes me nauseous.
I know it may be dirty in there, but feel free to relax and take it easy, senpai.
You son of a bitch! My vision flashes red for an instant. Yaginuma slapped me across the face. I can feel blood oozing out when I press my hand to my nose.
Know your place, you filthy murderer! You will address me as detective! Detective! Whoa there. What an unsociable criminal we have here. How long are you gonna act like that, huh?
A twisted smile appears on his face. Tell me, what's the situation with Takako-chan?
Huh?
He puts on a look of abject confusion.
Don't play dumb with me, senpai. How the fuck do you not know, since you were the one who killed her? Well then, I hope you're looking forward to the interrogation tomorrow.
Yaginuma giggles and disappears. Fuck! I pick myself up and punch the floor repeatedly. What the fuck's going on?
So, how long have you and Rin been dating?
My response consists of silence as my brain suddenly lurches into gear, but just before I can begin to utter a hastily babbled explanation, Emmy's mother bursts into laughter again.
You're a blusher, aren't you?
I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in this situation, so I settle for a mumbled response. Maybe.
So this must be a new romance then, mustn't it?
Wait, that's not the question that... Another laugh.
I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm. I'm sorry. Forgive an old woman her amusements.
Old woman? She sure doesn't look that old to me. Clearly, Emmy gets her youthful features from her mother. I suppose I can let it go.
How kind of you.
Okay, blue with white stripes.
It's blue.
I mean,
Is there
I'm
a star?
sorry, white with blue stripes, whatever, it doesn't matter. No
Okay.
LED. And there's a
The
star
white doesn't
underneath.
matter. All we care about is red and blue. Is there a star?
Yes.
Okay, so we good.
Okay, now what? We're running out of time. 22 seconds.
Does the bomb have a parallel port?
I don't know. I'm just gonna click things and hope it works. We did it! Okay, yay!
Oh, good luck.
We didn't have any time, sorry.
No, I told you, I'm the best.
Like a true bomb expert. Guessing.
For the record,
get
it
back
was,
in that
it
room.
was clipped
Skill.
every wire but the third wire, is what it
You
was.
get back in that room and blow yourself up right now in this game.
Oh, jeez. That's
It
not the
was all
first time
skill
that's
here.
happened. Like, I actually completed that exact challenge once with 0 seconds left.
If this was a Dangan Ronpa game, Peter would be the ultimate diffuse.
I would.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Uh-huh.
This! The guts of the red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but...
Who do you think did it?
Santa's eyes narrowed as he looked at June. She shook her head.
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
Maybe there's someone else on this ship with us.
You mean someone hiding here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just an idea.
And you're saying this mystery person fixed the reds?
Yeah.
Why?
That's... I don't know.
Santa shoved his hands into his pockets and cracked his knuckles.
Seems unlikely.
Why?
I don't know. Just a feeling. Hard to believe Zero would bring a secret 10th player. I mean, the name of the game is the Nonary game, for Christ's sake. You know what Nonary means, right? It means 9.
No, that's not what I meant, jackass. I mean more like someone who's been living here for a long time. Or someone who, like, stayed here.
Seriously? That's even more ridiculous. Why do you think Zero would leave them alone?
Junpei furrowed his brow.
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Santa grinned.
Bingo! We have a winner.
The answer is no. From now on, our relationship will continue on as detective and client. That's all.
Oh. Then why did you make love to me that night, huh? Didn't you do that because you loved me, Shugo-san?
Now that I think about it, it was foolish of me. I shouldn't have done it. I regret it now. At the very least, I shouldn't have let myself get carried away by my emotions. A sharp pain lances through my cheek. Kazuna grabs her quivering hand in shock, as though she can't believe what she's just done. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. You'll just make me more miserable.